I I was cleaning out my closet, and behind my shirts I found this very old artwork that I did, and I wanted to talk about it and show you and explain exactly what it is. Yeah, let's go into the kitchen where the light is a little bit better. It's overcast today, and finally you can film something without proper gear. Let me just set up the camera here on the table. Okay. So as you know, or you don't know, or if you have watched my art travel series, I just published the first episode. I love photography, and I love doing it while I travel. Doesn't matter if it's locally or abroad. And 10 years ago, I started wondering how can I bring the two things I like, making art, creating art, and photography, how can I bring those two things, those two subjects together so I can create something out of it, that my photography, which has its own way of style, my own style of photography, which I cannot make. Back then I wanted to sell it for stock image sites, but nobody was buying them because I have a particular style of photography that I like when all of my objects in the scene are perfectly aligned. The lines are correct and straight, and everything is proportional. I didn't know back then that was an ADHD thing, when you need to make things in a neat way, so then your brain works with less noise. So this was my idea back then. I took a photograph of this door, which is, I don't know, an old manor door. Oh no, it's a basic street. And then I added my art, which is this was added digitally. This is basically, I took one of my poster designs, the devil, which has large red circles around it, and put it on with a little vector mask, and I just put it on here, clipping mask, on this door, pushed multiply in Illustrator, and that's it. But I remember, and I think I have the footage from 10 years ago, where I was starting to make a YouTube channel and I never saw it through. And I was showing how I made another version. By then I was very much into tribal art. Let me show you what I mean by tribal art. And I was making drawings. Oh, it's a little bit dusty. But I was back then into making like these tattoo style drawings, basically a lot of different lines, almost abstract lines. And I was trying to implement this style of drawing that is very easy for me. This gives me great satisfaction to do. Even now with my Mustache Man, there is some resemblance where I make a lot of abstract lines, a lot of freestyle lines would be more correctly. And that turns out to be the whole pattern, the whole idea, the whole style of the drawing. And I was taking my photograph from some kind of manor wall, and then I would use a little brush, a black ink, and I would make a giant freestyle drawing and then ink in this tribal almost tattoo. And yeah, that was something I did 10 years ago and never came back to it. And so here it is, the finished product of my mysterious hybrid poster drawing. An experiment with two physical medias, with a printout poster and my ink drawing. I think it looks okay. Kind of like a street art version of an indoor activity. So here it is. This is how it looks finished. It took about 3 to 4 hours. I'm very happy that I have found my style with this Mustache Man. And right now it's all I do is just create these drawings, these random freestyle patterns, these lines. And it turns out that somehow it's because of the way my brain thinks. Because when you have ADHD, there's a lot of noise. Let me show you my work desk. Where I create my art stuff, it's just completely destroyed. You see here, it's just what the hell is going on here? And that's because I left this mess. We were trying to finish the zines, and in a rush I just left everything as it is. And I thought, well, when we return from making the art travel series, I will sort this out. 2 weeks later, nothing has been sorted out, and my brain just cannot work here. I hate this. This gives me panic attacks. This gives me anxiety, and I need a clear space to work. And it's similar with these drawings. When I make them, this gives me great satisfaction when I'm making these lines. I'm in the moment. All of the noise is gone. My head is clear, and I can concentrate on doing just one thing, which is this freestyle artwork. And every single other thought and all the mess and chaos of every day fades away when I'm locked in and doing these things. That's it. I just wanted to share this piece of nostalgia that before I throw it out. It has sat in my closet for 10 years and nothing came of it. But it's fun to find your early projects and see where you're at in life right now. Thank you for watching. See you in the next one.
I'm a creative still exploring the world and myself, here to inspire you through everyday videos as an artist, designer, father, gadget lover and food enthusiast. Stay curious, get inspired and be creative.
Be creative.